Assalamualaikum and hi, I am ARIFAH and I will begin our presentation with introduction of Sindabi Group. Sindabi Group is a partner of choice to some of the world's best brands in industrial and motor sector. With operation in 80 countries in Asia Pacific, Sindabi Group grows and delivering sustainable value to their stakeholders through excellent operational, high performance standards and good corporate governance. With four core business, which is industrial sector, motor sector, healthcare sector and logistics sector, Sindabi continue to deliver sustainable value to region's economy. Sindabi also manage other business, which is insurance segment in Malaysia. In Performance Management Department and System of Sindabi, the Board of Directors oversee the conduct of group businesses, including the execution of strategic plans, achievement of performance objectives, governance framework, risk management practices, and human capital management. The board also supervises and assesses the performance of management to determine whether the businesses are being properly managed and to ensure that appropriate measures are placed against which performance management can be assessed. It also evaluates and ensures that its businesses are being managed accordingly to best-in-class practice as benchmark against world-class multinational companies. Compliance is monitored with established policy and procedure.
We're moving on to the next organization policy on general human resource activity and specific focus on performance appraisal system. Firstly, the organization policy on human resource activity is safety and health. It is provide a safe and healthy working environment for the employees in the operation and support their well-being. Sindabi Berhad will continue to develop its people system and processes to manage risk and build resilience, achieve continued improvement in safety and health. Moreover, Sindabi Berhad has introduced a next generation soft culture program called SAFE, stand for Safe, Engage, Lead and Focus. This program affects his personal value and belief to assist workers in achieving the goal no harm organization. Next is retention. Sindabi recognizes the need to retain and attract workers in an organization by offering rewards such as bonuses to its employees. Lastly, training and development. This company conducts 3-day training for staff area in developing employees. Sindabi Berhad offer programs such as talent exchange. It provides potential employees with the opportunity to acquire essential skills, continuous effort to nurture and develop talent. Next, train their employees in Sindabi Leadership Center, which management fully support the staff career development and free express their ideas as well as opinion. We go to the specific focus on performance appraisal system. Sindabi Berhad use a BALQIS system of performance appraisal and they conduct 3 phases every year, which is proposal, mid-year and end year. BALQIS is a forced ranking system imposed on the employees by management. Through this system, organizations attempt to separate the best, average, and the worst performer, nurture the best while discourage this separation. Based on the assessment of the world's first performer which engage in similar activity and ranking them accordingly. Samnabi Berhad monitor their employee based on staff operation, staff development, training as well as customer satisfaction. They choose this system because to identify the good performance based on looking the separation of performance by employees and providing them appropriate rewards to them. Next, to build BALQIS system, they can find our employees who have a low performance. The problem could address by medical system are firstly loss of morale. Employees who have a graded badly will lose in morale because they might assume they will be the first one to be fired in this situation of COVID-19. Moreover, in accurate assessment, it is not possible to measure performance of employee accurate using bell curve when it exceeds performance. Because of the false ranking system, other than using this system may be cost to rigid approach to the rank employees. The next suggestion can be given to the performance appraisal system by Samdabi is differentiate the bell curve system regarding the separation of the performance of employees based on department. Next, we go to the performance management process. The performance management process is a collaborative communication based on process where employees and management work together to plan, monitor and review the employees' objective, long-term goals, job trajectory and comprehensive contribution to the company. This process is continual with regular season where both management and employee have the opportunity to give and receive feedback. The performance management process, when done correctly, is designed to fix those problems in the workplace, setting employees up for success in achieving both their goals and overall company objective. When done correctly designed to fix those problems in workplace, setting employees up for success in achieving both their goals and overall company objective. The performance process including their planning, coaching, reviewing, and action. Let's move into a planning, which is the first process. This involves the overall strategy for the business, but also the personal objective for all employees and teams, including development goals, specific tasks, target, action, and behavior. The process determines individuals or organization goals, devising the best strategy from achieving them. Employees who are currently doing well might use a performance development plan to find a new way to contribute. During performance planning, the company objective and the performance goal should be communicated to the employee by his senior. Performance planning in science starts by allocating the right amount of budget for the performance management. This is because the process requires a lot of financial investment such as for the training program, also reward for the employees that have been achieved a great performance. Besides that, Samdabi Berhad also ensure their employees their job responsibility before performing any task or job. This would eventually help the company to achieve their desired performance from their employees. Because knowing their job responsibility, they can give their best to perform in the organization. Furthermore, Samdabi plan their training in accordance with skills needed by employees. They will help employees who are lacking in certain skill or knowledge to improve their limitation by joining their organization training program that have been planned specifically to improve their desired skill and knowledge. This eventually will improve employee performance. After that, Samdabi Berhad lead their employees to directly involve in their performance management plan. This way, the employee can understand better about performance management process. They can discuss it with with their superior or choosing which way would be the best for them in the performance management process. This would hinder any miscommunication or misunderstanding in the process.
Let's take a look on the second process, which is coaching. Coaching is a form of development in which an experienced person coach support a learner or client in achieving a specific personal or professional goals by providing training and guidance. One of the ways that the Sime be used in coaching are by observing their employees' development and daily operations. This way, the coach, which is the supervisor, can guide the employees directly and maybe provide them on-the-job training to improve their job quality. Sime also set a minimum amount of coaching or training time for every employees. The employees in Sime will be trained a minimum of 3 days per year with a constant amount of training. The company can control them with development in the way that they want. Other than that, Sime also make sure the employees follow the correct procedure in work by providing them with guidelines and person in charge to help guide them. Lastly, Sime also provide general and specific coaching or training sessions for the employees. If any of the employees lack with certain skills or knowledge, the company will provide them a specific session of coaching and training to help them develop or improve their needed skills. Next is reviewing. HR managers should review their performance management notes and other documents that generated throughout the year in order to more effectively assess the employees' performance. So this ensures the employees there will be no surprises during the performance assessment meeting. A two basic part of reviewing, which is reviewing employees' performance. It is where at the end of the yearly performance management cycles, there should be the employee review, which is sometimes called a performance appraisal, to look at how well employees perform over their span of the time. At the next one is giving actionable feedback. It is where the management should give an actionable feedback for the employees so that they know the areas where they can improve for the future. So, based on the review that have been made Sime the company are doing performance review quarterly the year, which means every 3 months of the year. The manager and supercomputer will monitor their employees based on two things, which is daily operation based on projects management at site, total saving and total spend against budget. And another one is staff development and training. Plus, the employees are allowed to see their own performance review. Sime also does the performance appraisals 3 phases in year, which is proposal, mid-year, and 10-year review. So, the method are used by the Sime for the performance appraisals is the bell curve. It is a system that provides a systematic way to identify the staff performance and choosing their performance appropriate reward. It also helps a HR department to identify the low performance employees and maybe they can help them to improve their performance. The last process is action. Basically, action is divided into two, which is reward and recognition. This step is absolutely a key, which employees will not stay motivated if they are given no reason to. So, this does not necessarily have to be monetary, although it likely to include monetary compensation. So, other reward could be new projects, a company-wide recognition, times off, or leadership opportunities. And the next one is setting the stage for the next year's performance management cycles. So, the end of the performance management cycle give management and employees one last chance to offer feedback on the process as a whole and ask for thought and feedback for the planning stage for the next year cycles. So, based on the interview that have been made with Asandabi, the performance requirement for reward and recognition for Samdabi is depend on staff or individual tasks. Each staff must submit their KPI based on their role. So, the rewards they given different amount based on the KPI rating.
Samdabi Group is an organization that is constantly expanding. The organization and the Human Resource Department needs to have successful management. It is Samdabi Group's policy to train and develop employees at all levels to equip the employees with the needed knowledge, skills, and attitudes to perform competently in current jobs, as well as prepare those employees with the potential to perform duties with wider responsibilities when needed in support of its business plans and objective. In addition, the Samdabi Group Human Resource Development Department and the personnel or human resource departments of the respective divisions or regions are responsible for group training and development. However, there are few key policies that an organization is considered to have. The first key policy is employee training and development. In line with its human resource policy, Samdabi Group conducts a wide range of training programs annually. All these training programs can be divided into 4 programs. Firstly, management and supervisory programs. A number of these training programs lasting 3 to 5 days are catered for the number of each subsidiary in the Samdabi Group. Among the programs are total customer service, effective presentation skills, and total quality management. Next is development programs. This program lasting 18 to 43 days. Among the programs are executive development program, supervisory development program, and staff development program. In addition is organizational development programs. This is the most popular training program at Samdabi Group, catered for all levels of employees. This program lasting 6 to 7 days, participating candidates are required to be physically and mentally fit. Moreover, customized programs. This is mainly conducted by Samdabi Plantation specifically for the employees in the plantation division. Among the programs are new planting and replanting and harvest mechanization and management. The second key policy in order to ensure an effective performance management system are awards and recognition. Employees' outstanding rewards and recognition strategies are where the employee contributes to the business goals. Awards winner receive company recognition and the cash prize, which is the reward incentive for continuous improvement and innovation in the workplace.
Next is health and safety. The top priorities of Samdabi are their employees, partners, and local communities. They are the part of lifeblood of the business. Therefore, Samdabi implements safety and health policy and procedure in their operation. So, they introduce key performance indicator at various function and levels. They also design continuous training programs for managers, safety and health management representative, and the safety committee members to allow operating units to access the sufficient of control in major operational risk areas. There are some responsible safety practice that made by Samdabi. Firstly is SIME, that refers to Sport Interval Modified Execute Program. This implementation designed for the employees has their awareness assessment of behavioral based safety. The employees are given SIM cards to identify and mark unsafe condition to improve that situation and ensure that situation does not reoccur. For them, safe working condition is one part of important process. The environmental safety and health town hall is also one of responsible safety practice by Sime Darby. The ESH town hall is an open dialogue and sharing session between the workers, contractors and the management. It is conducted once every 6 months at company operation. This program helps raise issues that faced by workers directly to the management. Last is fair employment practice. Sime Darby believes that when they promote diversity, it can provide a variety of various skills. They also implement an equal and non-discriminatory opportunity policy such as gender, race, religion, nationality, and sexual orientation, unless the selection is required by specific job requirements, law, and regulation. They also recommend and approve promotion, bonus, and increment based on the performance and achievement of target. Therefore, not surprisingly that Sime Darby Property Berhad received HR Excellence Awards in 2015.
As a conclusion, after make a research and get the information about Sime Darby, we know that Sime Darby practice a good performance management system. They ensure individual and team goals are aligned with organizational goals so that performance at both employee, teams and organizational level are enhanced through effective implementation of human resource management practice.